The first strike was here.
And then the second over
Yeah, now we will see.
We met President Volodymyr Zelenskyy at this hollowed-out American-owned factory here in western Ukraine, destroyed by Russian cruise missiles 2 weeks ago. All 600 employees made it to the nearby bunker, but 23 were injured. This American-owned building, do you think Putin targeted this on purpose?
I think nobody knows, maybe only God. Yes, but Putin knows what he's doing. Here, 1,000 kilometers, the distance to the front, even a little bit more.
Not an area that's usually hit.
No.
In fact, this region in southwest Ukraine, hundreds and hundreds of miles from the front line, has rarely been hit over the course of the war. The factory produces everyday items from coffee machines to lamps to printer cartridges and is the largest employer in the region.
This is coffeemanship. Really, I'm not sure that is dangerous for Russia, second biggest army in the world.
President Trump said he wasn't happy with this attack and set a 2-week deadline for Zelenskyy and Putin to meet. Mr. President, you talk about more sanctions and more tariffs and more help from President Trump. And you have told him you think he has the power to do this. And yet the deadlines pass again and again, and another one has passed.
We all understand that we need additional pressure on Putin. We need pressure from the United States. And I said that I think that President Trump is right about that. Europeans, I'm very thankful to all the partners, but some of them, they continue buy oil and Russian gas, and this is not fair. To be open and to be clear, it's not fair. So we have to stop buy any kind of energy from Russia, and by the way, anything. Any deals with Russia, we can't have any deals if we want to stop them. The most power has White House, and I really count that President Trump will do it with pressure on Putin, and this is only one way how to stop the killer. You need to take off his weapon. Energy is his weapon.
You saw the meeting this week, though, between Modi and Putin and Xi. And President Trump has said that they have gone to the dark side with China. When you saw Modi there, who has helped Russia, so did the plan backfire of trying to put sanctions on them?
No, I think the idea to put tariffs on the countries who continue make deals with Russia, I think this is right idea.
Presidents Trump and Putin met 3 weeks ago in Alaska, but on the ground here in Ukraine, little has changed. Russia continues to pummel the country. The summit in Alaska. What was that like?
I was not there.
You were not there.
I was not there. What can I say?
You were here, and you were watching that summit. What did you think when you saw that, and you saw the red carpet, and you saw Putin arrive to talk about your country?
I don't know. I think that it was a bilateral summit, and it's a pity that Ukraine was not there, because I think that President Trump gave Putin what he wanted. He wanted very much to meet with President Trump, with the President of the United States. And I think that Putin got it, and it's a pity. Putin doesn't want to meet with me, but he wants very much to meet with the President of the United States, to show everybody video and images that he is there.
He said he will meet if you come to Moscow.
He can come to Kiev. If a person doesn't want to meet during the war, of course he can propose something which can't be acceptable by me or by others. It's understandable. I can't go to Moscow when my country is under missiles, under attacks each day. I can't go to this capital of these terrorists. It's understandable, and he understands it. It's the same proposition, as I said, that he has to come to Kiev. Yeah, so it's understandable that he is doing it to postpone the meeting. We said I always said we can't trust Putin. He plays games, and he's playing games with the United States. I think so. It's to my mind.
Do you think the possibility for a bilateral meeting is dead at this point?
No, it was signal from the president and from President Trump, and I said, look, Mr. President, I'm ready for any kind of meeting, but not in Russia. Any kind of meeting, bilateral, trilateral, we'll be happy if you will be. And even preconditions which we had at the very beginning of the year, that ceasefire and then meeting. Then we spoke about security guarantees and then meeting. By the way, I'm thankful to the United States that if in the Washington, D.C., when we had meeting, the president said that America will be in security guarantees, and hope that it will be.
I know you don't want to give any details about what you specifically discussed in Paris, but they have said they will provide security guarantees if there is a ceasefire, if there is peace. Tell us what you can. Does that mean thousands of troops, European troops, not U.S.?
The first is a strong Ukrainian army, and I think that everybody understands it. Generals from the EU, United States, they understand that any security guarantees in Ukraine can be based only on our army. Then American weapon, which only United States has. It's air defense, Patriot, priority missiles and HIMARSs, and
how about air support? Any kind of air support?
Yeah, and
in addition,
plus Europeans, and of course we spoke about air support. We need air defense shield, but shield is not only air defense systems. And it's also about the jets. Jets, we used F-16s. We have old F-16s be open, but they're good. We can work
better
on that.
Than nothing, for sure.
It's true. We are thankful for everything, yeah.
Are you confident, 100% confident, that the Trump administration will see you through to a realistic peace?
No, I think that president wants to finish this war. And I think he has all the issues to do it. It's not simple, but if we speak about just and lasting peace, it's important to finish and not to have possibility that to have aggression again in 6 months, in 1 year, in 2 years. It's not only important only to stop the war. Yes, it's very important, but to have a lasting peace, to have a security.
What does victory look like in Ukraine?
Victory, to my mind, Putin's goal is to occupy Ukraine. This is to destroy us, occupy. And did he occupy it?
No.
It means that he didn't win. It means that we have Ukraine.
But he still wants to win.
Yes, but till he didn't occupy us, we win. And I think so, because we have our country. And of course, he understands it very clearly. He wants, of course, to occupy us totally. For him, this victory. And until he can't do it, the victory is on our side. Very painful in the war, because a lot of losses. So that's why, for us to survive is a victory. Because we are surviving with our identity, with our country, with our independence.
And George, of course, President Zelenskyy and Ukraine have suffered tens of thousands of deaths and injuries here. And that attack overnight was the largest air attack since the war began. Sirens sounded across the country, including where we are, sending people to the bunkers. But the attacks were largely in the east and the capital of Kyiv. There were more than 800 armed drone strikes and more than a dozen missile strikes, leaving at least 8 people dead and 59 wounded. Peace here seems a very long way away. George?
Thanks to Martha for that. You can see more of our interview in an ABC News Live special, War or Peace, the Zelenskyy interview, tomorrow night on ABC News Live.